All right, we're on to styling hair. So the first question is just about styling aids for the hair. And I often see people kind of skipping this and they just will wash their hair and not put any product in. So it's a really good habit to get into of trying all the different products that your salon carries and even just changing things up and not always grabbing the same one for every person because it doesn't always work. Although it's also a great way to see what works and doesn't work. So yeah, the first topic is styling aids for wet hair. So you're going to remove excess moisture from the hair with a towel before you put any product in. The styling aid is selected to the hair characteristic and the desired finish. Styling aids are distributed according to manufacturer's specification and the desired results. So some styling aids are like mousse, shine drops, serums, gels, thermal protectors, setting lotions, volumizers, setting spray, leave-in conditioner, toning spray, or sea salt spray. And some hair characteristics that you want to take into account for this is the weight, shape, natural fall, growth patterns, density, texture, porosity, elasticity, and the overall health. So, you know, for example, if someone has damaged hair, I would put something in to protect their ends. If I plan on using a lot of heat, I'm going to use a heat set, like a thermal protectant to help them. Maybe they have fine hair, they're going to need something more volumizing, etc. Next is dries hair. So pre-drying technique is selected according to the desired results. You want to understand the different drying equipment for whatever you're doing, the different styling tools that are selected for your services. The hair dryer nozzle is directed in coordination with the styling tools. So like if you have, I don't have a brush in my hand, but if I have a brush in my hand, I'm gonna follow my blow dryer with the brush, just as an example of using them together. The airflow temperature, speed, and direction are determined by comfort. You know, heat is great for really getting, you know, maybe you're doing a big round brush, you just wanna make sure you're not getting their scalp. Hair is tested to verify dryness. So this is something I learned much later because I was never really taught this in the beginning. But when you're drying hair and you think it's dry, take your blow dryer away and run your hands through it. And if you feel coolness, it's not dry yet. It's still wet. So just go back in and sometimes you can just rough dry it at that point and get rid of any dampness. So pre-drying techniques includes blotting the hair with a towel to shorten the drying time, rough drying with fingers, and the hair dryer. Drying equipment includes hair dryers, hood dryers, hot air brushes, lamps. Styling tools include brushes, combs, rollers, clips. Safety practice include directing the airflow away from the scalp, adjusting the airflow temperature, keeping a safe distance between the hair dryer and the hair strand. Next question is places hair using freestyle techniques. So the hair is arranged using your finger and palms. Hair is manipulated with your hands according to desired results. Let me see here. It's important to stay current with the different styles. You know, we're in a time, this is, we're June 2024, and I'm seeing a change of updos going into an up style, rather than the last few years has all been just down and do half up, maybe some braids and twists, but we're really seeing a switch in styles. So some of my, you know, newer girls that have only been doing down styles have a little bit of a curve that they need to pick things up and learn a new style. Whereas I learned up styles. That's what was popular when I was new. So always stay current in what people are asking for, so you're not surprised when they show up with whatever's new. Okay, so some elements of design are things like the shape, the form, the movement, the balance, the rhythm, the symmetry, line, color, emphasis, or proportion. So this is again when the mirror is very important when you're doing styles, to make sure things are balanced and it just flows right. Some style requirements include volume, form, texture, design, color, and emphasis. So, you know, there's usually kind of like a focal point in styling hair. Set wet into style pattern using setting tools. So to me, this would be things like, you know, either doing pin curls or just reading here, yeah, or using rollers or things like that. So you're going to determine the tool size and the type are selected according to the hair texture, density, wave patterns, and desired results. The set pattern and tool placement are chosen according to desired results. Hair is combed smooth and tools are placed using tension in direction of the chosen pattern. The ends are smoothed by using tension and styling tools to avoid hooked ends. So, I mean, that's the same as when we get into perming. You really want to watch the ends because that looks the worst when you are styling hair. Hair is set using fasteners placed on the hair. Drying equipment is selected to dry the hair. Hair is tested by hands to verify dryness. Tools are removed after the hair cools without disturbing the base. So placements include, so these are some of the things that you should understand: on base, off base, half off base, under directed, over directed. Fasteners include clips, picks, or clamps. Drying equipment includes hair dryers or hood dryers. All right. Okay, next question. Styles hair using finger waves or pin curls. So you're going to determine the starting point according to the natural growth and demonstrate. Sorry, I feel like there's an extra word in here. You're going to start with the starting point though, in accordance to the natural growth. Hair is manipulated using fingers and tools to sculpt and mold and create C shaping and directing the hair into an alternating C pattern. That's what creates the waves. Fingers and combs are used to connect shaping and ridges to maintain uniformity of finger waves. Pin curl type is selected according to the desired result. So I will get into the different types. Fingers and combs are used to mold and shape the hair into smooth circular pattern to achieve a carved or sculpted pin curl. Pin curls are secured at the open end. Client is placed under a hood dryer and to set the hair, and the hair is checked periodically for dryness. Clips are removed after the hair cools without disturbing the base. Hair is styled to desired results. Okay, so identify different types of curls. Describe sculpting techniques, and describe procedures used to comb out and finish the hair. So the elements of principles of design include the shape, form, movement, balance, rhythm, symmetry, line, color, and emphasis. Color, emphasis, and proportion. Style requirements include indentation, direction, volume, texture. Drying includes the hair dryer or the hood dryer. I cannot imagine standing with a hair dryer to dry someone's hair. The hood dryer is so much easier and more relaxing. Curls include cascade, barrel, stand-up, sculpted, open-ended, closed-ended, full stem, half stem, no stem. A comb out includes back combing, back brushing, or teasing. Finished hair includes smoothing, polishing, tucking, checking silhouette, and using a finishing spray. Next is styles hair and finish. Okay, erase that. Uses styling and finishing aids for dry hair. So they're applied according to texture, density, and desired results. Styling and finishing aids are distributed evenly through the hair. Hair is styled with tools according to desired results. Style is finished according to desired results. So these are things like a thermal protector, serums, gels, mousse, pomade, clays, wax, volumizers, dry shampoo, root sprays, texturizing sprays, and fiber pastes. And finishing aids include flexible hold sprays, firm hold sprays, sparkle sprays, and color sprays. Sparkle spray is hard to find nowadays, and I really should go take a look for it because, man, we used to use it quite a bit just for fun for kids mainly. Styles hair using thermal tools and equipment. So thermal tools and equipment are selected according to desired finished effect. Some of this repeats itself a lot. Okay, styling tool is placed at the base of the hair section. Section. Okay, let's just fix that. The heat setting of the thermal tool and equipment is determined according to hair texture and condition to protect the integrity of the hair. So if someone has like natural hair, they can withstand hair a little bit hotter, but if they have a chemical service of any kind on their hair, you're going to want to turn that down. You don't need it full blast in general, and you should always try it on a lower setting, and if you feel like it's not enough, then move it up, not the other way around. Hair is protected with a heat-resistant comb and when using thermal tools. So you get really good with curling and putting the comb between the curling iron and their hair, and it just helps protect you from hitting their scalp. Desired pressure and tension of the thermal tool selected is used. Constant motion is used to create desired results. Hair is directed through or on thermal tools to create desired effects. So obviously a flat iron, you're pulling it through. With the curling iron, you're moving it. And then once you're finished, the thermal tool is removed without disturbing the base. So tools include curling wands, curling irons, flat irons, texture irons, hot rollers, or an airbrush. Thermal equipment is a hood dryer or a hair dryer. Styling tools are combs, clips, rollers, brushes. And some of the stuff is just the same. Okay, safety practices include protecting the scalp with a comb, directing the airflow away from the scalp, testing the temperature of the thermal tools, and maintaining integrity of cords and equipment. Styling an updo. So an updo is planned and prepared using controlled sections of hair according to the desired result. A foundation and support is created by back combing, back brushing, or using a foundational support aid if needed. Hair is distributed by direction of design to build a focal point. Design is secured using pins or a sew-in method according to desired results. So this would be things like hair extensions. Ornaments are added according to desired results. So these are things like feathers, headbands, clips, barrettes, beads, gems, weft or extensions. I'm trying not to repeat a lot of the same stuff. Okay, style requirements include direction, volume, texture, balance, and length. Styling the hair with hair additions. Okay, so the hair is prepared. I'm just seeing if this is. Okay, so these are things like extensions. So for example, we always wash the hair with a clarifying shampoo. We don't put any conditioner in, dry their hair, and then put the extensions in, and then it doesn't affect anything that we're using to attach it. Now, clip-ins is included in their list, but that could go in kind of anything. But the types of extensions they're talking about are tape-ins, weaves, pre-bonded, fusion, microlink, loop and lock, glue in, glue on, sew in, and nanolink. So there's lots of different types of extensions, and you should really choose what suits that person's hair. Finishing hair. So curls and waves are loosened with fingers or tools to break up the set pattern. Hair is smoothed using styling tools according to desired results. Styling aids are used to achieve a finished look according to desired results. So tools included are combs, clips, rollers, and brushes. Styling aids are thermal protectors, serums, gels, mousse, pomade, clays, wax, volumizers, dry shampoo, root spray, texturizing spray, or paste. Okay, and that's it for halfway. And I will pick this up in a few days.